Get over here. When I give them attention over here, you can get in. Pups. Now you can get in. Don't you dare put it on me. Why did you get down? Where's Blue Eye? Are you here? No. Are you here? Just the... Oh, they're so sweet. My baby. Did you get it? Yep, I got it. Oh, one's climbing you. Oh, boom. Oh, poor baby. Debbie and pups. My puppies. See? Look, please. See? Yeah. Sweet babies. Oh, what's he doing, you know? What's he doing with us? Oh, this is so great. So great. This one's gonna go to sleep. He's gonna go to sleep. Biting my watch. Yeah. No, Mommy. This is so great. It's biting your pants. Oh, I don't care if I stink for days. This is great. Right? They are all so cute. Yes. Oh, this one in my arm, my right. He's a sweetie. He's a sweetie. There's Mommy. Don't bite your brother. Oh no, I can't let him do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, so pretty. You're so pretty. You got pretty eyes. Pretty. Bunch of pets. Wow, right down the leg with those nails. Wow. Long on me. Okay, I'm gonna put you down, baby. Down you go. Oops. See how well you sit up here now. Yeah, hi. Yeah. Hi. I don't got it. Have you got it? Have you got it? No scratching. No. No scratching. No scratching. Okay. You're too busy. I like this one right here. This one's my little buddy. He's cozy, he's relaxed, All on the same foot.
Oh.
Please.
Don't do that, puppy.
The gear is, it's the same gear that fits the Toyota engine, that 6-cylinder engine, the same gear that fits the
Which one was in that one? I like that.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, and that was the one of the bigger ones, Frankie. Frankie.
No, I don't even.
Oh! Hey. Like, you know, like your face, huh? Like your face.
Well, 250?
How I did.
Fit that. I think the
Try to
350.
climb on your leg and stretch your legs.
Yeah, I can't think that there'd be any, you know, what's the big
What was
deal?
that girl's down?
No, I got Scott.
You know what I like to always take pictures of the guy who's behind the video. They always make, see the space they make, eh?
I didn't need it.
Get the face of that puppy right in there.
I think the gear cam.
What a squeeze.
Well, what I've done though, no, it's, when you put a new gear, it slips right. You should have seen it. Got him.
Beat him up.
Hey.
Come on, Mike.
He's right. Yeah, you ready for it?
You know, that little trailer of mine would work really good for the hauling that cement net over there or whatever. For a bunch of stuff. You got a hitch on the back of your truck? Yeah, hitch there. 267. And there's one looked like probably got hit with a semi or something.
Right on the side of the road?
Right on the side of the road. Hardly off the gravel shoulder.
Must have happened last night. We pulled in last night, crawled in and passed out.
Yeah.
Thinking he was here. like you would.
No. I should have been, but it was about midnight and I was at Byers Lake and I said, damn motorhome won't go down the road no more.
Stop and take a break.
Yeah. Took a nap. Got up and walked down the lake this morning and took a walk through all around down there and then got on the road and stopped down at Healy and BS with Larry for a while and dropped off some snow machine brochures and some spark plugs and what size ball you got?
Can you wait until we go to Fairbanks? Can you?
I don't think we're going to Fairbanks, honey.
Why not?
We're going to Healy.
No, Dad said we're going to Fairbanks today.
That's what he said before.
Oh.
Now Mike showed up, I think we're going to go to Healy. Oh no, honey, turn it off. Come on. Go get somebody else, honey. Go, don't waste the film on me.
Mom, I'm not recording. I'm just trying to see what it looks like, black and white. It looks neat.
Well, we got fun-sized ball on there. So we guess we can get another one on there.
Mom, I'm going to try to get a close-up. I'm not...
No, shoot, Lisa, that looks so ugly.
Mom, I'm not recording you. Anna.
Presentation tape.
Huh?
Here, Lisa, you left the photos on it.
let me look for a 2-inch ball.
Yankee camera. Just joke. How do you get it to fade? She's camera shy. Mom, how do you get it to fade?
I don't know.
Oh.
Why don't you fade away? Yeah. Why don't you fade away?
Mom, guess what? All that time I was recording.
Dead moose along the side of the road. Truck or something hit it. Yeah. Broken leg. Female. Comparison the size. Poor thing.
Where's its horns, Kerry?
It's a female.
Oh, man. So her leg busted right here. Busted all up. Ma, get out and push.
No, don't.
I'm kidding. Hang on to your mother, Lise.
Another reason why I wanted this. I can go anywhere I want. wild, huh, Deb?
Won't be right.
It's home. What I wanted. What are you saying now? We should have come here first?
I think I'm seasick.
Oh, cut it out.
A light when a man forced his way into the car and punched her in the face. Brown was locked in the trunk while her attacker drove all the way to Pittsburgh. She pried her way out of the trunk and found help. D.C. police are looking for her car now. In Malibu, California, 2 people are dead, 3 injured critically in the collapse of a second-story balcony. Police say 25 people were on the balcony when it simply gave way. All were attending a party. 15 people suffered minor injuries. No one yet knows why that balcony just fell in. The Princess of Wales ended her 3-day holiday in France with a visit to fellow countryman Paul McCartney. McCartney is in France to unveil some classical music that he's written. That's a change. A British tabloid is reporting that Princess Diana offered to have a 3rd child with Prince Charles in hopes of saving their marriage, but he reportedly spurned her. And they took to the alleys for a good cause. The bowling alleys, that is. Their goal was to help big brothers and big sisters of Connecticut find mentors for inner city kids. Lawyers, lawmakers, policemen, and even our own Jerry Brooks participating in the 10th annual Bowl for Kids' Sake at the Fair Lanes Meadows in Hartford this weekend. They hoped to raise money for the city's at-risk children through the program. Right now, there are 400 children on the waiting list hoping for a big brother or sister.
We're hoping to have raised enough money so we can hire at least 1 or 2 more case managers so that we're able to take the children who are on the waiting list off the waiting list and match them with a big sister or big brother. That's the goal.
Sounds like a good goal. Organizers say turnout this year was better than ever. The event attracted more than 600 people this weekend, including our buddy Jerry Brooks. Still ahead on the Night Beat, Bruce with a cold start to the work week, so please stay with us.
Tell me about a super sizzling sales operation. Don't play me a snappy jingle like that's a reason to buy a car. Tell me like a Subaru Legacy, it's well engineered, that they spent the time putting it together intelligently with a horizontally opposed engine and four-wheel disc brakes. Tell me there's never been a better time to buy.
Now's the time to buy. Save thousands on a 92 Legacy L front-wheel drive sedan with anti-lock brakes, airbag, air conditioning, AM/FM cassette, power windows and locks.
Tell me, I have the money, and I want to know what to drive.
Rescue me. I'm shivering cold. Rescue me. My furnace is too old. Can't you see that I'm freezing?
Help is on the way. Just call a Bryant dealer to the rescue and get the Plus 90i. It's the most energy-efficient gas furnace you can buy, and only your Bryant dealer has it. So call Bryant to the rescue.
Come on, Bryant, and rescue me. Rescue me.
Princess Marcella Borghese creates the spa lift for your eyes. Instantly, skin is moisture smoothed, feels uplifted. The look of puffiness and darkness is comforted, eased. Effetto Immediato Spa Lift for your eyes, especially good for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers. Perfecta. Now with a $25 Princess Marcella Borghese purchase, the musical jewelry case collection, a $440 value, just $40, exclusively at G. Fox.
Well, even though most proms are still 6 months away, high school students can make sure their prom night is accident-free right now. WFSB is once again proud to support the nationwide insurance Prom Promise program, which teaches teenagers the dangers of drinking and driving. For more information about the program, call 1-800-421-4233. Make that call and register your school now, and make sure it's a good, safe prom season. Walking around the Farmington Reservoir this day. It snowed for about 5 minutes, harder than most winter snows we've received in the last couple of years. Bruce, you told us that was going to happen, and it did.
Well, we did have some snow showers around. In fact, in the western hills of Connecticut and Massachusetts, some icy spots on the roads because of some of that moisture that fell in the form of snow is now melted and then refroze on the road surfaces. So be careful in a few spots out west. Our weather snapshot tonight is from East Hartford, where we got a little bit of a northwest breeze out there, bringing in even colder air. Our temperature now with a few clouds, 35. The dew point is 25 degrees. That gives us a relative humidity of 65%. Our wind is out of the west at 4 miles an hour, and the pressure is rising from a current reading of 30.23 inches. Well, the calendar, as we now are exactly halfway through the month of November, shows that we've only had 4 warmer than normal days in the first 15 days. November so far is averaging about 4.5 degrees colder than normal. Heating demand so far is about 18% more than normal, and for the season, more than 25% more than normal. So this has indeed been a cold fall, and that cold trend is going to continue for the next several days at least. 35 at Channel 3 now, 32 at Windsor Locks, 30 degrees even at Westover Air Force Base, and some areas are down in the 20s already, like Worcester, 27 degrees. Clouds and snow showers that were around the northeastern states today are now in the process of dissipating as an upper-level system begins to depart, but we're watching another disturbance crossing the upper Midwestern states and the northern plains. That's a weak system that's going to come along and give us a chance for some more snow on Tuesday, and the snow possibly mixing with a little bit of rain. It's not going to be a big storm or anything like that, but we should see some snowflakes in the air on Tuesday, especially from Massachusetts on northward. Tomorrow morning when you get up, though, high pressure giving us fair cold weather. By tomorrow evening, some snow moves into western New York State, and Tuesday, the low pressure system moves into the Great Lakes area with snow streaming out ahead of it. And again, as that warm front progresses northward, we could see a little bit of snow mixing with a little bit of rain. This is not going to be a big storm, but to see snowflakes in the air just kind of supports the cold weather we've been having for the last couple of months here. High temperatures tomorrow in the 30s to near 40 in New York City. And on Tuesday, as that warmer air tries to sneak in, I think we'll see temperatures get up into the 40s, especially in coastal sections. 30s and 20s across the rest of New England. So things are not going to really warm up a great deal. In fact, as that storm moves on out, more cold air coming in by midweek. Here's your forecast then for tonight. Look for skies to be mostly clear with lows 20 to 28 by morning. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, but some high clouds drifting in during the afternoon. Highs only 35 to 40 tomorrow night. becoming cloudy with a chance for some snow late. And then for Tuesday, some snowflakes in the air, highs around 40. Wednesday, cloudy, 40 degrees. And Thursday, a return to sunshine. But with the sunshine, temperatures fall off once again, maybe 36 degrees. So this December chill just refuses to quit you.
All right, Bruce, thanks very much. And Eric is in next with Night Beat Sports. He'll tell us if the University of Hartford advances in the NCAA tourney and if the Giants advance in the win column. That and more when we return. Stay with us.
La 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 lum lum.
Just a little reminder that Franco-American gravy is made with natural meat stocks and juices.
You've been hearing a lot of noise about long distance. And while no one takes you to more places than AT&T, did you know this? Place for place, Europe, Asia, South America, everywhere, we give you competitive prices. In fact, the difference between AT&T and other major long-distance companies is no more than a penny. So now that price isn't the real issue, what should you think about? Remember service, quality? Look at the big picture.
Don't tell me about a super sizzling sales operation. Don't play me a snappy jingle like that's a reason to buy a car. Tell me like a Subaru Legacy, it's well engineered, that they spent the time putting it together intelligently with a horizontally opposed engine and four-wheel disc brakes. Tell me there's never been a better time to buy.
Now's the time to buy. Save thousands on a 92 Legacy L front-wheel drive sedan with anti-lock brakes, airbag, air conditioning, AM/FM cassette, power windows and locks.
Tell me, I have the money, and I want to know what to drive.
Since the Honda Accord is America's best-selling car, why would you want to lease one? Well, for one thing, you won't have to drop a lot of cash. Introducing the Accord Lease Program. See your nearest dealer for details.
Tonight's Channel 3 Sports is brought to you by Honda, celebrating its 10th anniversary of automobile production in the United States.
Well, Eric tells me it was a difficult day in the gridiron for NFL quarterbacks.
It was
hey?
indeed, Jeff. You know, it's tough for us sitting around here doing our job, you know.
We have a difficult
No telling when we might get hit, but I tell you what, a lot of quarterbacks, big money quarterbacks going out today. 6 of them in all, including 2 New York quarterbacks. The Giants had a prime opportunity today to move up in their division. The Cowboys, Eagles, Skins, and Cardinals, all losers this day. But the Giants had to contend with John Elway and a rowdy, rowdy Mile-High Denver crowd. We start in the first period here as John Elway will scramble. He finally finds Mark Jackson, who takes the catch and runs all the way across to the other side of the field. 51 yards, and he just makes it into the end zone, giving the Broncos, what an effort there, a 14-0 lead. Elway, just one of many of the quarterbacking casualties today. He goes out here with the bruised right shoulder, hit hard there by Jackson. Elway would never return. The Giants trying to get back in the game in the third quarter. Hostetler, just a great effort as he dives over the defender to get into the end zone, 27-13 Denver. But Haas himself became a statistic. Late in the fourth quarter, Greg Kagan will, after Lewis scores the touchdown, Greg Kagan will come through and just kill Hostetler up the middle, sending Hostetler out of the game with bruised ribs. And that was the final score. Your final is Broncos 27 and the Giants 13. Hostetler will be out for a little while. NFC East, well, the Pokes took a beating today against the Rams. Third quarter, the Cowboys trailing. Kelvin Martin fields the punt and watch the great moves to get right back up the gut. He takes it 74 yards for the touchdown as the Pokes take a 23-21 lead. But in the fourth quarter, Tony Zendejas nails a 44-yard field goal, giving the Rams back the lead 27-23. The Cowboys had one last shot with 1 second on the clock, but Aikman's pass is incomplete. The Rams hand the Cowboys their second loss of the season. The final, the Rams 27, the Pokes 23. The Eagles playing in Milwaukee against the Packers today. Philly on their own 24. Randall Cunningham will pump once and hit Heath Sherman. Cunningham, of course, back in the starting lineup today. Sherman goes 75 yards for the touchdown, 21-17 Packers. The Eagles take the lead, or trying to take the lead here, as Herschel Walker fumbles the football. They had the lead. The Packers get back the ball. Chris Jackie comes on to nail a 46-yard field goal as the Packers beat Cunningham in his return. Your final score, the Packers 27 and the Eagles 24. The Redskins not welcome in Arrowhead Stadium today, I should say so. Second quarter, Dave Craig goes up top to Tim Barnett's 44 yards on the touchdown as the Chiefs led the Redskins 14-0. Later in the quarter, watch Christian Okoye bowl his way into the end zone as Kansas City flexed their muscles against Washington today. Your final, the Chiefs 35 and the Skins 16. I wouldn't want to run into him. First place in the NFC West on the line today as the Niners and the Saints met. Third quarter, Bobby Hebert hooks up with Dalton Hilliard. He goes 10 yards for the score. It was 20-7 Saints, but they couldn't hold the lead. The 49ers come back late in the fourth quarter. Steve Young to Brent Jones, 8 yards, and that was the game winner. Your final, the 49ers 21 and the Saints 20. The last time an NFL team went 0-9, it was the Indianapolis Colts last season. The Patriots have, of course, already reached that 0-9 mark. Just by chance, the two teams met today as the Patriots trying to avoid making it a perfect 10. Now, would the numbers be in their favor today? Hard to tell because, you know, even Bo Derek would have trouble making the Patriots look good. Let's take you out there and pick up some of the action. That's Scott Zolik on at quarterback today for the Patriots as he hits Greg McMurtry 65 yards and the touchdown to tie it at 21. The Colts first and goal from the 7. Jeff George looking to put this game away, but he makes a silly play, and he's picked off by Chris Singleton. I want you to watch number 71 there, the offensive lineman call. Ain't no way he's going to catch Singleton. 82 yards in the touchdown. The Patriots trail 31-28. They tie it, and then in overtime, Chris Ballman kicks an 18-yard field goal. The Patriots win their first game of the season, 37-34 in OT. Commissioner Paul Tagliabue visiting the Jets-Bengals game today. Third quarter, Brad Baxter busts up the middle as the Jets take a 10-0 lead. The Jets call the reverse here in the third quarter. Terrace Mathis takes the handoff and takes it in from McNeil, 10 yards. It was 17-0. Brownie Nagel also out in that game. The Jets win it, though. Your final 17-14. Mathis celebrating in the end zone. All-out war today between the Vikings and the Oilers. Tough day for Warren Moon. Watch this hit, Jeff. Carlos Jenkins just nails him. Anthony Parker scoops up the loose football and takes it 58 yards for the touchdown, 7-3. Needless to say, Moon was out of that game. Fourth quarter, Lorenzo White runs it in from the 1. Your final score, the Oilers 17, the Vikings 13. Moon out 3 to 4 weeks. Heavy snow in Pittsburgh today. Heavy snow in Pittsburgh today as the Steelers met the Lions. Fourth quarter, 14-10 Lions. Bubby Brister hits Tim Jordan. Wide open. It was 17-14 your final. The Steelers 17 and the Lions 14. Checking the NFL scoreboard very quickly. It's the Raiders over Seattle by a touchdown. San Diego beats Cleveland by 1. It's Atlanta over Phoenix 20-17. And Chicago falls again to Tampa Bay 20-17 your final. Number 2 just isn't good enough. The University of Hartford out to prove that they're the best team in women's soccer. Today they took a step in that direction. Hartford hosting UMass in the quarterfinals of the NCAA tournament in West Hartford today. Let's take you there. A record crowd on hand today. UMass gets on the board first as Courtney Smith knocks in the first shot. It was 1-0 UMass there. We move now to the second half as UMass defense almost clears it, but Jessica Reifer is there to boot it in, and that ties the game at 1. Brings the largest crowd in Hartford history to their feet, over 2,000 today. In the second period, Michelle Thornsby goes ahead with the go-ahead goal there. Your final score, Hartford 2 and UMass 1. They'll play next Saturday, and we'll find out where and when later on this week. There you go, the Hooters 500, and this is Richard Petty, the king, making his last lap around the track. Unfortunately, after 35 years, he can't go out in style. There, his car catches on fire, the oil cooling system catching on fire, and it explodes. Richard Petty not able to finish the race today, but I tell you what, after 35 years, you're lucky to even go out at all, and Richard Petty actually came out of that car and waved to the folks, so he looked pretty good and going out in style with a lot of money, so all right, can't feel too sorry
good for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, pal. Thanks for joining us tonight on the Night Beat. We'll be back next weekend. We hope you have a good week. Bye-bye.
Take care.
It's your exclusive invitation to party with Donald Trump on ET.
The athletic trainers of every major pro sport recommend one pain-relieving gel, Flexall 454. I use it for my kind of pain. And now aloe vera-based Flexall is used almost everywhere. In tennis clubs, backyard gardens, on the golf course, bike paths, road races. Flexall is just about everywhere people suffer from sore muscles and joints. If you're living with pain, join the pro trainers, me and everybody else. Get Flexall, the pain relief pro trainers recommend.
Chi-Chi's presents The Legend of El Grande, a dinner of grand proportions, featuring the magnificent El Grande Burro, delicious Nachos Grande, and our famous fried ice cream. Chi-Chi's El Grande dinner, just $7.99, with a deal this daring. The legend lives on.
Chi-Chi's, a celebration of food.
To doctor a cough, you have to keep up with the latest medicine for your family. Like Robitussin cough drops from the people whose cough medicine is recommended by more doctors and pharmacists.
Try this, it works.
Robitussin cough drops have an active ingredient that speeds relief right to your cough to soothe and medicate.
Try this. It works.
Robitussin cough drops. Cough drops from the cough experts.
I was born 400 years ago in the Highlands of Scotland. I am immortal, and I am not alone. Now is the time of the gathering, when the stroke of a sword will release the power of the quickening. In the end, there can be only one.
Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the
If you want to go places in any career, ask yourself, can I perform under pressure? Can I be counted on to get the job done? You can learn how in the Army, so when you're ready to take off, you'll know you can go far.
Hi, Phil Rizzuto here for the Money Store. What most families want these days is less debt, not more. So why pay 18% on your credit cards? With a home equity loan from the Money Store, you can lock in a low fixed rate, and your interest may be fully tax deductible. Today's rates are among the lowest we've ever offered. So go ahead, pay off those high interest bills with a low fixed rate home equity loan from the Money Store. Call 1-800-LOAN-YES, the Money Store, where America goes for money.
Your teeth are a lot like this oak tree. While the part you see is quite impressive, it's the part you don't that's truly critical to its health. That's why the Butler Gum Toothbrush has a unique dome trim and special taper tip bristles to gently clean away plaque below the gum line, where it can cause gum disease. Butler Gum Oral Care Products. See Sunday's paper and save $7 from Butler Gum.
Fresh, pure, and natural. The only beer with the genuine taste of the king of beers, Budweiser.
This holiday season, team up with Abdow's Big Boy Restaurants, the Boy Scouts, and WFSB Channel 3, Scouting for Food. Just drop non-perishable foods into these bags that were left at your door. And on November 21st, between 9 and 1, Scouts will be back to pick up your donation. You can also drop off your donation at Connecticut or Western Massachusetts Abdow's Big Boy Restaurants through December 2nd. From our house, your house, to needy families in your own community.
Help make this holiday season special for everyone.
boys should have stood in town. We already got laws up here. Real old laws. We don't need any others. All right, boys.